the show. As you know, we have the Spoons a little bit later on, but right now, a gentleman who's toured Europe extensively. He's from my second home, British Columbia. He lives in Kamloops. He's an extraordinary musician and an extraordinary storyteller. Please welcome to the stage Marshall Potts and the Marshall Potts Band.
So right now we're in Burlington. We're going to do a show with Michelle Titian and the Spoons. And it's all about mental health awareness. It's about healing. It's about being honest with each other, understanding that most of us have anxiety. Most of us have a voice in our head that says you can't do something. Most of us don't like who we are often. We're here to do a show. You know, I was really nervous last night. Like last night I was having a hard time sleeping, which is unusual for me because I usually kind of stay in the moment a little bit more. I try to stay in the moment and not think about the future. My path as a young person was always musical, and then as I grew up and I got into a band at 18 and was writing songs since I was 12, and that worked for me. Life is hard and it can be challenging.
Can you start by introducing yourself, please?
I'm Marshall Potts. I'm a singer-songwriter from Kamloops, BC. I live on 160 acres, what I say is the middle of nowhere. It's pretty far out there, right? We call it a ranch. When it's not operating as a ranch, we're kind of self-sufficient. So we have our own food and that sort of thing. We grow our own food. And we haven't since the fires, other than chickens and stuff, but that's the goal. Our freezers are full of meat that we made ourselves, that sort of thing. I moved up there in 2016 after I got divorced, and nothing was there, and just sort of started a new life from scratch. Took a big leap of faith, basically. It was really hard to get away from the fear. There was a lot of tears. When I calculate it, to this moment right now, after I moved up there in the middle of nowhere and spent that first, New Year's and Christmas alone, and the sadness that was around that experience, it took me about 7 years to get here. It was just 160 acres, about 60 acres in pasture, and the rest was in forest. That was it. A creek running through it. It's a pretty place. It was really beautiful. First time I saw it, there was butterflies and dragonflies, and it was just tall grass. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful place. It really was. It was reset everything, from income to everything, not knowing what's going to happen next. The Sparks Lake fire, we were in ground zero for that one. We were the ones that called it in. And then they set up their shop, you know what I mean? They brought the helicopters, landed in our field, and they were setting up shop there to fight it. Yeah, we thought it would be put out, but within 2 days we were told that we better leave. And that fire kept raging we weren't back for 8 weeks, 2 months. Okay guys, here's the update. We got candling just over the hill. So things have really sparked back up. It's actually moving quite quickly now. Guys, looks like we gotta go. So it's now hit that ridge, and she's candling, and she's probably gonna come into our place now.
How's the farm after everything that happened?
It's bouncing back.
Yeah, this has been a big summer of recovery. So it looks very different. We had to log over 80 acres of trees off our land.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people displaced.
We were supposed to release some of this music beforehand, but I tell you what, I'm not sure I would have called it the storm. So I'm glad, right, that because we were knocked off our kilter, for 2 more months once again, right? But again, to me it's like a test. Okay, you got to go through these trials and tribulations to see if the universe says, okay, can you hang in there? How badly do you want something, right? Now, when dealing with the things I've had to deal with the fire, and then going on stage right now, fear is more excitement. I mean, that's what I hope to transmute from myself, right? Because that's kind of part of the process too, is to be able to transmute fear energy into love energy. So can I take something negative and make it a positive? See, everything's a reflection of one another. Like tonight, that's what I hope to do and hopefully I've done it in the past, and hopefully I'll do it again. I will take my nerves and it's a big show for us, it's a big deal. So there's a lot riding on it for us to some degree, but at the same time, I just want it to be joyous. So when I play music, I feel joy. It'll go hopefully from fear to joy. It's about bringing people together to create something positive from a negative. It's my job to try to help them find the tools that I used or others can use, and it's different for everyone, I guess, but that might help them fix their problems. So I say, heal yourself, heal the world. And it's like a ripple effect. It's like if you start here, you're the pebble in the pond, and it starts to spin out. And then everyone around you starts to feel better. If you're not happy, how are you making anybody else happy? Right now I'm feeling nervous, but I'm also feeling pretty happy because, again, I'm honoring my soul. So let's see what we do. You know what I mean? See how it turns out.
British Columbia. He lives in Kamloops. He's an extraordinary musician and an extraordinary storyteller. Please welcome to the stage Marshall Potts and the Marshall Potts Band.
You know, Ted, you never said it was going to be a really emotional night. Yeah. And I'm telling you what, Michelle, so awesome. You know, before he came on, I was like, are you nervous? And Michelle said to me, she said, no. And I said, well, why aren't you nervous? And she said, because it's not about me. It's about the message. And that's what this night is all about. It's about the message. It's about mental health. And it's about people understanding that, you know, we all feel a little crazy inside. And in this case, you know, it's okay. We have that voice and we have our hearts. And tonight's all about the heart. This is called Thank You. This is, we're going to play songs from the Storm album called The Fall.
When the leaves are dead, sun still burning strong. I like to love with your hands in mine, and we're spending time alone. I've been seeing, what I've been dreaming about. This world where love, it fills your mind and clears the clouds of doubt. I've forgotten what we're fighting for. All I know is that we're so much more, so much more. We can be stronger. We can be stronger. We can be stronger. We can be stronger. Just give us one more day. Just give us one more day. We'll turn away. We'll seek out solution. Just give us one more day. One more day. Cause we can be strong. Thank you so much.
This next song is called "Never Gets Old," and it's a song, another love song. It's a love song. All songs are made from love. It's creativity. But this song, I remember my mom said, she's passed now. God bless you, Mom. And she said to me one day, she said, you know, Marsh, I don't know, she was probably 78 or 73, probably 73. She said, you know, I'm still 16 years old inside.
You're still lying next to me. Your love calls the lift. You made my world a little better now. Feel a little lighter. Can you feel the share? We opened our hearts. Now we open our hearts. Like the first time I see you. You never get old. Like the wind. That
This next song is called Hearts in the Sky.
When the walls you built and the people were fake that loved you so. When your mind's made up and it's gone, do you know where to go? There's stairs I must climb. There are hurts in the sky. There are worlds besides ours. Our lives are one. When you secrets lay and you no longer cry, do you know I love you so? And when the healing's done, do you know where to run when I'm alone? There's stairs I must climb. There are hearts in the sky. There are worlds besides us. Our lives are one. And when the dream is done, 'cause you couldn't survive on your own, I don't like